Hi, this is Brian Icenhower, and we're going to talk about a great way for real estate agents to make contact with the members of their SOI or sphere of influence in order to get listings. And it's not just about getting listings too. It's about staying in contact, staying first of mind, providing some customer service along the way as well. And it starts with a feature that most real estate agents have one way or another available to them at their disposal. And that feature is called MLS auto prospecting that oftentimes we use for buyers. Traditionally MLS prospecting is a system that is provided with most associations of realtors multiple listing services, where all the agents that are a member of the MLS are provided a feature where they can actually set home buyers up on auto prospecting searches so that home buyers can receive emails and take a look at and check out listings that are for sale that they may want to purchase. And they receive emails as quickly as they come up on the market systematically over time, so that the agent just basically fills out some general search criteria about, where they want, what price range they want, the type of home they want, all of your normal MLS search fields. And then home buyers are able to search and receive emails with each home that comes up on the market that fits their specific criteria. And that's the traditional use of the means, but we can use this method tremendously when it comes to cultivating listings and working with our SOI. So what a lot of top producers will do is they will actually set their sellers up on home searches for their immediate neighborhood. So if you have a listing that's active on the market, they could actually be receiving emails for any new homes that come up within their neighborhood that might serve as comparable sales someday for them. They can see what these homes are listed for. They can actually click on it and look at the photos of the home and the interior of the home, so they can see what that home has to offer, to see how that home's amenities and price compares with their own home's amenity and price as well too. So they get a really good feel for the competition, and all the while the realtor is providing them with amazing customer service so that their clients are continuously getting updates on their market, so that they actually are staying in contact with them, and they get a pretty good idea for it as well too. This is a great way to actually work on listing leads. These are those sellers that are thinking about buying or selling sometime in the near future, maybe a year down the road, but we want to stay in touch with them, but we don't want to hassle them. Well, we offer to set them up on an auto prospecting search for their neighborhood so they can actually get an idea of the homes that are coming on the market in the meantime, how that's impacting their price, how their home's value is changing as new homes are going on the market, how quickly they sell, what types of amenities they need to have to sell quickly or for various price ranges. And they'll often actually want to contact the agent to get a little bit more of an opinion as to what's happening in their market too. So it really opens up the dialogue. And it gives you a reason to reach out to these people down the road as well too. When you see they have been looking at them, or they did look at a property for a while, you can actually reach out to them as an agent and say, hey, did you want to get in that house and take a look at it? If they want to get a better look and a better feel for it. And so it gives you a reason to stay in contact, and you're really giving them something of value rather than just sending them on automated drip campaigns that tell them to set their clocks back. You're actually giving them something they want, and something that's useful, and something that's very relevant to real estate at the same time. And it's very engaging. Now, lastly, and most importantly, with your sphere of influence, your database, let's say you've got 250 people in your database that you call occasionally, hopefully, that you maybe send emails or mailers to on a regular basis. It's very important to stay in touch with them, but that also gets hard to do and still come from contribution and add true value to them. We're constantly sending them just listed flyers or Merry Christmas cards and things like that. But after a while, that gets a little spammy. So what if you actually reached out to every single one of the members of your SOI and offered to set every single one of them up on searches for all the market activity that comes up in their neighborhoods? Even when they're not thinking about selling, people will walk down the street with their dogs and take a look at a new for sale sign that comes up. Well, they have, assuming there's no flyer, which there usually is, they have no idea what that home sold for. They have no idea what's inside that home. They don't want to be nosy and maybe even just avoid going to an open house since they're not really a buyer right now. So what they'll do is, but they're curious, what does that home sell for? How quickly did it sell? Is it still active? Has it sold yet? And then when the sign disappears, they have no idea. This way, they can actually receive live emails every time a new home comes up in their neighborhood, and they will know actually what the home that price sold for, how it affects the value of their house. They can be nosy and look at the photos of the home and see all the interiors of this house that they've never really seen the inside of before either. So it becomes a very big value add for all your SOI members to constantly be aware of how the values in their current neighborhoods are changing and how that impacts the value of their home. And it also gives us a reason to reach out to them. And oftentimes people like to move within the same neighborhood too. So they may actually see a house come up for sale in their neighborhood that they want to put in for an upgrade on and actually move into that house and put their house for sale. It really comes from contribution. It's typically a free service, a free program that all agents can use to put all their clients on a drip system that way as too. And once again, it gives you a reason to reach out, even if it's just to say, hey, how is that program working for you? Do you want me to increase the search? Do you want me to set you on a search for a new neighborhood? I noticed you looked at some of those properties. Do you want to see them? It gives you a reason to start a dialogue so that we don't have a lot of awkward scripts that we have to typically do on a regular basis with our SOI. This gives us something purposeful and real estate related to actually talk to them about too. Now, there are a lot of lead systems out there that actually that are website / CRM services that a lot of top producing agents subscribe to that actually have an auto prospecting feature built into them as well. Now, those are paid companies, and they actually have a lot of drip campaigns and a lot of other features associated with them so that you can also, when these people are clicking on their website, rather than going to the MLS website, they're actually going to your website. So that's a lot of traffic and a lot of people constantly clicking on your website, which of course we know Google likes, and Google will see that traffic and then they will start ranking your website search engine traffic up higher as well too. So a lot of people will use this tool to drive traffic to their website, which then increases the search ranking of the website, which becomes a strong source of online lead generation as well too. It's a real cyclical pattern. The more people we can get addicted to your website, the better it helps. However, it's not necessary. This works very well just with your free MLS service that comes as part of your paid membership, of course. So I would get all my clients, all potential clients, all leads, all SOI members, try to get them all set up on these automatic searches so we're staying in contact and doing proper lead follow-up that comes from contribution and continuously adds value. Well, thanks again for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.